Greetings and salutations. This is DJ Roob, host of Not So Serious Radio on KKSM Palomar College Radio. And I'm coming at you live from the Pacific View Art Center in Encinitas for our 11th Pacific View session. And tonight's talent is, are you ready? Lolo Paniolo. Hit it.
Little hula flirts in hula skirts, winking at the boys in aloha shirts. That's the way they do the aloha week hula. Round the aisle, mile by mile, make a detour. That's Hawaiian style. That's the way they do the aloha week hula. For a brand new step you try to match, a tutu walking in the taro patch. Clap your hands, the music is good. You're doing army for the boys in the band. Now beat that drum, rum-tee-tum. You wiggle in the middle, it's a lot of fun when you learn to do the aloha week hula.
Uncle Peter.
In hula skirts, winking at the boys in aloha shirts. That's the way they do the aloha week hula. Around the aisle, mile by mile, take a detour. That's Hawaiian style. That's the way they do the aloha week hula. For a brand new step you can try to match, a tutu walking in the taro patch. Clap your hands, the music is grand. You do an army for the boys and the band. Now beat that drum, rum-tee-tum. You wiggle in the middle, it's a lot of fun when you learn to do the aloha week hula. Yeah, the way they do the aloha week hula. All right, next up we got Hey Ono La.
Hawaii, canoe, kapu'u, kamoni. Hawaii, canoe, kapu'u, kamoni.
He ono la, he mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. A ke oki oki la, I ka pupu la, he pakika he pahe ke moni. He ono la, he mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. A ke oki oki la, I ka pupu la, he pakika he pahe ke moni. Hei lua mahala hui kula, he hae kukumondo. Ka oli ne kahi ono la, I ka mai o ka ni ha'aliki. Hei lua mao ne kura, ka poli la, I ke ono la. I ka mai o ka ni, I ka haulau la, I ka mai o ka ni ha'aliki. He ono la, I mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. Ke oki oki la, I ka pū la, he pakika he pahe ke moni. He ono la, I mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. A ke oki oki la, I ka pū la, he pakika he pahe moni. He ono la, I mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. A ke oki oki la, I ka pū la, he pakika he pahe ke moni. He ono la, I mamoni la, I ka mai o ka ni hau hau. Aki oki oki lai, ku'u la, peke peke moni.
Lolo Paniolo here at the Pacific View Art Center in Encinitas. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to see y'all.
It is nice to see us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we need to know a little bit more about this arrangement. I heard you're a group of, what is it, crazy cowboys
Lolo
playing songs
Paniolo,
from
the
Polynesia?
crazy- That's right. The crazy.
Is that really true?
Yeah, we're crazy and we're cowboys. So
I've ridden a horse once, but that's close enough.
it's close enough.
That qualifies.
It's close enough. Yeah. So, we're actually this ragtag group from the island of Encinitas. And this all started, Micah, when did this all start?
I want to say about 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So Micah and I used to tour in other rock and roll bands based out of San Diego here for years and years.
Any names you want to drop of those bands?
I was in punk bands, so anybody from the 90s punk scene would probably remember Pivot. And
Okay.
I did a record with a band called Unwritten Law, which was, they're a pretty big band, still
Sure.
touring. So,
Yeah.
and then Joe had...
I was in Christian rock world, so I was in a band called This Holiday Life.
All right.
Touring for a long time. And what's funny is, I pulled out a tape, literally a tape. I'm talking about like an old, was that a 16 track? Pulled out a tape the other day, and it was a recording of Tim Piles, I believe, on local radio. And he was playing local bands that night. And this was before Micah and I ever knew each other. And he played Pivot. And then he played one of my original bands right after. And we were recording the radio. This was back like in the 90s when you hit record on the radio. We were recording it just to hear ourselves. I didn't know Pivot. I didn't know Micah. But then fast forward 25 years, I put it on the other day, and there he is. So our paths crossed.
I didn't know
Cosmic.
that story.
Absolutely
That's a
cosmic.
Story.
Our paths
I
crossed
got chicken skin from here, and that one,
Chicken
boy, that's pretty good.
long before. So then fast forward, our wives have been doing Polynesian dance here in Encinitas for,
My wife started when she was 3, so in like 1980. And that was right over there on like 2nd Street or so. I can't remember exactly. There was a gal named Ginger Allen. She danced in Hawaii in the 50s. And she was an amazing woman. She was a ginger-haired haole girl, but she danced Hawaiian Hula in Hawaii, and she brought her passion here, I think maybe in the 70s, somewhere in there.
yeah, a while ago. So,
This is, in many ways, this is a part of the Ginger Allen legacy, but we've just kind of come out of that stream.
yeah, so here's what happened. 2 Polynesian dancers married 2 rock and rollers.
This sounds like the beginning of a joke.
You're looking at it. This is the punchline.
Exactly.
Right here. So they married 2 rock and rollers, and they were like, well, we've been dancing to records and tapes for the last 30 years. Would you like to actually do live music? And we thought, sure, how hard could it be? We didn't know we would be singing in Hawaiian and Tahitian, and what else do we sing in? Samoan and Fijian and Maori. But we do. And when I say we do, we try. We try our best.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And so we've continued doing this. Every year for 15 years, we did, 13 years or so, we did a big, huge luau with the girls. And then we thought, why not just make this a thing? So here we are. We're a thing. We're Lolo Paniolo.
So Micah and Joe, you're the crux of this whole thing, but how about we introduce the other band members and talk about their affiliation?
Indeed.
Actually, Micah, you want to go?
Sure. Well, I guess. I mean, why don't we take turns? We'll take turns. You go first.
I'll go first. Okay. So over here to my left, we have the beautiful Sierra.
Hello.
And she's one of the newest additions to the group, and she really rounded out. We didn't have a female vocalist for years and years, and that's really kind of an essential part of some of the songs we do. And so I sang as high as I could, and it just didn't work. So
That was vibing for Tiny Tim.
I mean, I'm glad you referenced Tiny Tim because he is a hero of mine. So maybe we could do a.
Well, and one cool thing about Sierra, too, that was kind of just fortuitous was that she actually played Moana in a live show in Asia somewhere, right?
Yeah, Shanghai Disneyland.
Yes, there we go. So
Wow.
she was meant
Fun
to be.
fact.
It was amazing, yeah.
Kids, close your ears. Moana is real.
No, she is.
All right, and then I actually stalked this guy on Instagram. I saw another...
That's not truly legal.
Yeah, I saw another local, very, very talented Polynesian guy named Desi. You can find him on Instagram and doing the Bali High and stuff like that. I've never met him, but he's very talented. Hi, Desi. And Peter's played with him, and I saw Peter on Instagram, and then I went and chased down his Instagram, and I was like, oh, he lives in Encinitas. I'm going to just hit this dude up. He owns, I'm not sure, an ukulele shop locally. And so he had his phone number published from his ukulele shop, and so I started stalking him. And he actually, surprisingly, responded, and the rest is history. Okay. Yeah.
And rounding out the lineup on bass.
Rounding out, we got Ryan Green back there, and he is also a local musician that recently joined the band to round out the bottom end of what we do, the bass guitar. And we actually normally see him half the time on this instrument and half the time on the upright bass, which is awesome. Actually, we're going to be playing here in Encinitas. Maybe we'll talk about it later. We're going to be playing at Moonlight Beach, and you come out to that, you get to see the upright bass. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, you jumped right to it. The main reason you're here, besides your talent, is the fact that you guys are headlining the kickoff session for the first Moonlight Beach concert series this summer, July 13th. Mm-hmm. And we're looking forward to that. And I'm hoping that you can deliver here what you're going to deliver on the stage there.
Well, I think it's going to be better there. We're going to bring out the dancers and everything.
It's true.
Yeah, so that's going to be the whole...
We've never had dancers here yet.
Yeah, well...
I keep waiting for them to maybe pile through the door, but...
Not tonight. We'll save that one.
Yeah.
They're the highlight for sure.
All right. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about the Moonlight Beach sessions, but why don't you play a few more songs for us, please? Lolo Paniolo, Pacific View Sessions in Encinitas.
All right, we'll do Hawaiian War Chant next. And if you've ever been to the Tiki Room at Disneyland, you've heard this song. We're going to do a little bit of a different style. You ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a funny little melody that was started by a native down in Waikiki. He would gather a crowd out beside the sea, and they play his gay Hawaiian chant. Shoot, the other little lady started singing it, and the hula made her started swinging it. Like a tropical storm, that's the way it is. Funny little gay Hawaiian chant. Oh, wait, ta-tu-alon. Oh, wait, ta-tu-alon. Tahuaila, Ehuhenila, Piliku'utula, Ututulua, Itoila, Hanolipo, Itapailai. Tahuaila, Ehuhenila, Piliku'utula, Ututulua, Itoila, Hanolipo, Itapailai. Oh, wait, Tatulon. Oh, wait, take it away, Uncle Peter. Oh, wait, Tatula. There's a funny little melody that was started by a native down on Waikiki. He would gather a crowd down inside the sea, and they play his gay Hawaiian chant. Soon the other little lady started singing it, and the hula made her started swinging it. Like a tropical storm, that's the way it is. Funny little gay Hawaiian chant. Oh, wait, ta-tu-la. Oh, wait, ta-tu-la. Tahuaila, Ehuhila, Piliku'ulula, Tutulua, Iolila, Hanolipo, Itapailai. tohu waila ila, heni la pilikula, putulua iti toila, hanali puita paila I. Oh, wait, tatula. Oh, wait, tatula. Oh, wait, tatula. Oh, wait, for a little gay Hawaiian chant, for a little gay Hawaiian chant, for the little gay Hawaiian chant. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, next we are going to do When My Wahine Does the Poi. This one. That was cool. Next we're going to do When My Wahine Does the Poi. And this one is actually normally done with dancers with poi balls. It's really fun. It's from the island of New Zealand. And if you come out to Encinitas, to Moonlight Beach, you're going to see all of this in real life. You guys ready? When my wahine does the poi, her graceful motion is a joy. A subtle twist of her wrist, and my wahine does the poi. Each time she twists her tiny ball, you'll see the beauty of it all. She'll win your heart from the start. When my wahine does the poi, a picture of perfection. She loves to dance and see. One glance in her direction, and all your cares take wings across the shaky line. They come from miles and miles and miles. In every power, she's a star. And my wahine does the poi. Picture of perfection. She loves to dance and see. One glance in her direction, and all your cares take wings across the shaky line. They come from miles and miles and miles. In every power, she's a star. When my wahine does the poi. Another one. Let's do Tahiti Love Song.
Ooh. No explanation necessary.
Oh man, that's right.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3,
4. Is the night for love and delight in Tahiti. Come and play with me along the rolling blue sea in Tahiti. Oh, the moonlight will shine and all things divine you'll see. Tahiti. Tonight is the night for love and delight in Tahiti. Come and play with me along this rolling blue sea in Tahiti. Oh, the moonlight will shine and all things divine you'll see. Tiare will bloom with your sweet perfume in Tahiti.
Let's go.
Yorana, 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 Tahiti. Come and dance, take a chance with the dance of romance in Tahiti. Wahine, oh baby, won't you come and dance with me? To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy. Wahine, baby, won't you come and dance with me? To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy.
Uncle Joe, you go.
Baby, won't you come and dance with me? To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy. Wahine, baby, won't you come and dance with me? To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy. To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy. To the rhythm of the rolling sea, to the love and ecstasy.
Yeah, Lolo Paniolo, Pacific View Sessions. What a sweet set that was.
Yeah.
I have to point out there on the last song, it's Tahitian love song.
Yeah.
I didn't expect dueling ukuleles, and it's a first, and that was absolutely terrific.
Awesome. Well, next time we're gonna get you in on it because I hear you play ukulele too.
Yeah, but I'll be in the back row.
Yeah. Turned around.
Yeah,
That's
I won't.
right. As long as you're in there somewhere, man.
I'm not a first chair ukulele player.
That's all right. The more the merrier.
But also, I have to point out on the first song, the Hawaiian War Chant, I had a complete flashback when you played that, and I'm going to explain why. Back in the 70s, my brother and I had a collection of 45s that we'd play on our record player. We were just little guys. And we had a 78, which is a 45 that spins a lot faster. And that song was on it, and we don't know where it came from, but we used to love it. And there was some really funny lyrics to it, to the melody. They would say, "Wiki wiki 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 whack, wiki 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 whack," and we thought that was one of the funniest things ever. We played that thing to death. I think we broke the 78.
Oh my goodness.
So thank you
That's a
for
great story.
dredging up that
I love
memory,
that.
and I can't believe I just sang that. Sorry about
Crushed
that.
it,
We didn't
bro.
even sound
You
check
nailed
you
it.
for that.
I know. Yeah, you didn't even rehearse or anything.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
I was almost on in tune. So, one more question. The second song, which was in that set, was when my Wahine does the poi.
Yeah.
I'm ignorant. I thought poi was a food, but it sounds like it's a dance too.
It's technically a ball. It's referred to when it's referred to in the song. There are these little. Maybe you'd be able to explain it better, Joe. But they're a very lightweight ball, attached to a rope of different lengths. And depending on the length of the rope, they have different styles of poi dancing.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other confusion, I think, is Hawaii poi is the little purple starchy food.
Right.
That's what you're thinking of.
Taro root.
And then this is from New Zealand, so same word, but used for a
meaning.
different thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good lead into the next question I had is how do you arrive at the songs that you've added to your set? They're from all over.
Yeah.
And what's that process like to pick those songs? Because there must be a ton out there. How do you?
It's a really hard, long, thought-through process that takes like months, and we do none of it.
Yeah, exactly. The tyrants tell us what to play.
The tyrants. Hey, can you bleep that out, please? Our wives, who run the Polynesian Dance Studio, they work tirelessly to figure out not only what songs they are, but they have to choreograph all the dances. And they've got, 90 dancers now?
Yeah, it's
90
insane.
dancers across
How hard they work is just incredible.
5 or 6 classes. They've got a lot of different dances. They hand make all of the costumes. So it's a lot of thought, a lot goes into it every single year. And then they show up and say, here's 27 new songs to learn. So that's why you see us a lot of the times we are actually reading what we're singing, because it's just too many. Every year there's 22 to 27 new songs, and they're all in like 5 different languages.
Thankfully, they've given us a little bit more like heads up of, hey, we're thinking of doing this one or that one. Which one would you guys prefer? So it's gotten a little bit better over the past few years, but early on, it was sometimes they would have us try to do songs that is like, I don't know how you want us to do this.
So that brings us back to July 13th, which is the day of the first Moonlight Beach concert in the series, and you'll be there. And this sounds like it's going to be spectacular with these dancers. Are there really going to be 90, or is it a smaller subset of that?
I don't know.
I think they're bringing quite a few of them, because normally we would actually go play the San Diego Fair. So after our big, huge, it's called a Huike. It's a big show that we do every year to showcase all of the dances that the girls have been working on all year long so hard. We do this big show, and then a couple weeks later, we usually go and play San Diego Fair, and this year we didn't do that. We didn't do that because we're really excited actually to play our hometown, to play the Moonlight Beach show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good choice, and the setting ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad. And you know what's the best part? I think we actually get the view of the ocean.
You do?
I believe. Okay. I think the stage is set up in our favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be spectacular.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just had a blank. I should mention a little bit more for people watching this is that this first session is going down on July 13th at Moonlight Beach here in Encinitas, and it is a free show, and it's all ages. It's open to families, family friendly, and the opening band is the runner-up from the Leucadia Battle of the Bands, and they are, I want to make sure I got this right.
Junior Seagulls, I think, or something?
No. It's, hold on. It's the School of Rock from Del Mar and Encinitas. It's a combined group of people. I was one of the judges there, and we selected them. So they'll be playing from 1 to 2, and then Lolo Paniolo and the dancers from 3 to 5. It's going to be a wickedly good show.
It's going to be fun. And I also heard we're actually digging a hole, and we're going to do a Kalua pig in the ground, too. The deputy mayor told me that, so I don't know if that's true.
And it must be true if the deputy mayor said it. Absolutely. All right, a couple more songs for us to close out the set, please.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Lolo Paniolo, Pacific View Sessions.
So Uncle Michael over here mentioned that sometimes we do get to pick the songs. This was one of the songs that we requested several years ago, and it's a good thing we did because it's really become one of the fan favorites. So this one's called Island Style. It's by a gentleman named John Cruz, and we just love this one, so I hope we do it justice.
On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. We go mama's house and the dinner real nice. Beef we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
Where we go?
We go grandma's house on the weekend clean yard. If we no go, grandma's gotta work hard. You know my grandma, she like the boy real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen making dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, lonely salmon with the rice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
One more time.
On the island, we do it island style. From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
From where?
From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
From who?
From the mountains to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
All right. I think we're going to do one more for you here. And this is actually an original. I think this is the only Lolo Paniolo original so far. Just never worked on. So this one is actually called Encinitas Hula. And we are going to debut it at the Moonlight Beach Encinitas show. So hope you enjoy this one.
Hear the crash of the waves on the sand, the funny little songs of a hula band. Breathe the salty air and it comes to me, no familiar island melody. I love this town and it feels like home. Friends in Ohana never feel alone. It's not the islands but I don't care. A big jet plane will always take me there. Aloha from the west coast mainland. little bit of howling and a whole lot of island love. We sing and play and we dance all day like Hawaiians do. 'Cause Encinitas loves the hula too. Sun is out and the water's warm, a spot with the names written on the shore. From Del Mar up to Oceanside, the vibes are chill and the spirits high. The gray of May has turned to sun, the gloom of June will never get me down. The summer's here and I'm A-OK when I watch lovely dancers of K-OK. Aloha from the West Coast mainland, a little bit of island, a whole lot of island love. We sing and play and we dance all day like Hawaiians do. 'Cause Encinitas loves the hula too.
Time, Joe.
Aloha from the West Coast mainland, a little bit of Hollywood and a whole lot of island love. We sing and play, we dance all day like Hawaiians do. 'Cause Encinitas loves the hula, Encinitas does the hula, Encinitas loves the hula too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lolo Paniolo, thank you so much for this session. But before I let you go, I have to ask a question. Does Lolo Paniolo signify anything? Does it mean something? Does it translate to something?
Oh, well, I thought we covered this, but it's Lolo's crazy.
I think he's thinking more meta, like esoteric, like. But
Man. Oh, we're going.
I don't think so. Other than the fact that we like to fart around and have fun and get a little crazy and get some crude jokes going every once in a while. And
We don't do that.
Fair enough.
Never.
Okay.
We get a little crazy. I told you we can get a little crazy.
Yeah.
A little crazy, Lolo.
Yeah.
All right, so we will see you on Sunday, July 13th, Moonlight Beach, for the first Moonlight Beach concert in the series this summer. The things will get kicking off at 1 o'clock with the combined School of Rock from Del Mar and Encinitas from 1 to 2. And then from 3 to 5, we have Lolo Paniolo performing with the Kehulili o Kailani dancers.
You nailed that.
I've been practicing this.
Kehulili o Kailani. And for anybody else who doesn't remember that, you can just go to encinitashula.com and find.
There you go. All right, so we got, thank you, Micah, Joe, Sierra, Peter, and Ryan. It's great to have you in.
Thank you, Rudy,
and
all the team. Appreciate it.
see you soon.